All right, peeps. Happy Friday. I know it's a virtual day, so you guys are not at school. So hopefully you guys are doing this assignment because if you do this assignment, you'll get a easy free grade. And actually, the people that do it will get a special reward from me as long as you get over 70%, y'all, which should be very easy if you're watching this video. So let's go, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and roll through these problems right away. I don't have a ton of time, so I'm gonna go pretty quickly. First off, you say expanded form for 3 to the 4th power. I know these are a little bit out of order, y'all, but all of them are on the same page, so scroll to the question that you need. 3 to the 4th power is how that's said, so I should have 4 3s. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. That's how you write it in expanded form. That's one of your questions there. Standard form is the answer. You would just solve this problem. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. Y'all know 9 times 9 is 81. So standard form is 81 for that problem there, y'all. 3 to the 4th power in standard form. The answer is 81. The next one, y'all. Like I said, these are not in order. Remember we talked about the one that makes the L when you hold up your left hand? Is the less than sign. This top one is less than. Which means the one that's the opposite direction is more than or greater than. Then we have equal to, which I know we've talked about a bunch. These bottom two, less than or equal to, because this one looks like the L. Remember, just like that one. So this one is less than or equal to, which means the one facing the opposite way is greater than or equal to. All right, y'all, on to the next part. So this is another one of the questions you guys have here. It's asking what is 5/8 as a decimal. To do that, you have to divide it. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm doing it down here at the bottom. 5 divided by 8. See that on your screen? You're going to need a decimal because 8 does not go into 5. It actually goes in there 0 times. I'm going to add my 0 after. 8 goes into 50 6 times. 6 times 8 is 48. When I subtract, I get 2. Bring down my 0. 8 into 20, 8 16 is 2 times. 20 minus 16 is 4. And 8 into 40 is 5 times. So my decimal answer is 0.625. To turn your decimal into a percent answer, you take the decimal point and you move it over 2 spaces. So past 2 numbers, which gives me 62.5%. Please make sure you guys get that answer correct on your paper. The next one is just multiplication. That's 8.5 times 7. I like to put the 8.5 on top because it has more numbers than less numbers on the bottom. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 8 is 56. Plus 3 gives me 59. Decimal comes 1 space, so it comes over 1 space. 59.5 is that answer. To the next one. Hopefully you guys can see that fine there. This question wants to know, what does B equal? This is a one-step equation. We've been practicing these. Y'all remember you do the opposite of the opposite of minus would be plus 8.7. So I would add 8.7 to both sides. But since this number has no decimal, it's actually going to be at the end, which means 8.7 should be lined up like this when I add it. 7 decimal comes straight down when you're adding. 9 plus 8 is 17. 1 plus 3 is 4. 47.7 is your answer for that problem. I think you guys can see that question from there. I'm not going to move it. It wants to know what is the ratio of squares to triangles. All you have to do is count the values, y'all. How many squares do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many triangles do I have? 1, 2. So the way you would write your ratio there, I'm going to move it so you can see the ratio. The way you would write that ratio is 4 to 2. All right, so the last three problems we have are some integer problems. I know we haven't talked about integers for quite a bit, but we will see them more often, and we're also going to see them on some of the test questions that we have coming up. All of these problems are adding a positive and a negative. So I'm going to start with this first one here, a -5 and a +17. I have more positives or negatives. I have more positives, so my answer is going to be positive. And then I subtract. 17 minus 5 is 12. So this answer here is just a +12. -38, +24, that's more negatives. This answer is going to be negative. 38 minus 24 gives me 14. So this is -14. And the last one here, I have -72 and +79. That's more positives. And 79 minus 72 is 7. So that's a +7 for that last answer there. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hopefully you get a good grade on this because you watched the video. That's it. That's all. Have a good day.